Womp womp.
The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Yuck.
Sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay. Where do we get ammonia from?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't...
He points to the greenhouse.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Who has a generated voice? Let's get going. Let's see if we can get some goddamn ammonia then. Oh, I can run. The old click and hold technique. I'm nailing it. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. Meanwhile, the street sign reads "Fuck the police." Like it.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
My partner told me you may have some ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure. I'm done with it.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revachol, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you're displaying. What's in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Thanks. That's all for now.
No problem.
She nods, brushing a fleck of soil off her cheek.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with the canary yellow glove.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thanks. Got the lieutenant's handkerchief? The handkerchief given to you by Lieutenant Kitsuragi. One corner is adorned with lace and a tiny embroidered portiere. An ampoule of ammonia. A thin glass tube wrapped in cotton netting used to treat fainting spells. Thick latex gardening gloves in classic canary yellow. Maybe you should retire, take up gardening as a hobby. It's worth a thought. Slap those in there. Oh yeah, baby. Let's get going. Let's autops. Come on, boys, we're gonna go play around in a corpse. Open up the mouth, poke around a little bit. Have a great time.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
Jesus, even with the ammonia, it puts me at an 8%. I did not have the endurance for that. Regrettably. Let's check what else I can do at this point. Ooh, a map. Map information incomplete. Mirror. These are found white checks. Those on white are available to try now. Oh, I see. Track down my badge and track down my gun. Righto. let's get moving around looking at some other bullshit. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. What have we here?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Let's get them suckers out of there.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Shabby little door. That's what I call my butthole. Got some visitors exiting my shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Oh yes, let's. Bonjour inside of the shack. What have we here? A glass dome or bird cage or some bullshit? It's money inside a little tank of kerosene. The poster says, get out of the way or get fucked up. A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Methamphetamine?
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Someone's taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere? Wink, nudge, wink.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However...
He points to the ladder in the corner.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Interesting. Ooh, shit. An empty tube of magnesium supplement. A magnesium supplement you rub on your chest to live a happy, magnesium-rich life. Cured pig's head. Looks mummified. We can climb up this lovely little ladder and get out into the industrial estate. Pretty cool, huh, folks? I'm really embodying the piece of shit character by doing a big fat belch directly into the microphone. What is this? Oh, can't get up there. Or can I? I'm climbing up this slightly unclear looking passageway. This doorway is going to collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. A bucket. A postcard. Grand Couronne 37. Very nice. And what have we here? Some money? 90 cents. This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi, an ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis beef-infested slum. Hepatitis beef. Shit. I'm not a good orator, sometimes. I've had no time to prepare with the script. Why is my cursor changed? I would venture that this pathway is slightly unclear. However, there's a nice box here. And inside, a healing item, a Nosafed. I can climb up here, walk over here.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
You son of a gun, it's a cop's cloak!
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He judges the drop.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Oh! You really think the cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump?
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it,
He looks over the ledge at the cold pavement below.
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
That's not that far.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Gun, badge, both.
The wind is aggressive up here.
That's not Kim.
The lieutenant
Oh.
looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Gvalsund 1020 HK.
Is it? Kvalsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
He looked at the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind. Let's go for the cloak. I think I got it. I didn't beef it.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses.
I'm going to close my eyes, let my senses take in the world around me.
Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You are ready for your rendezvous with the concrete pavement below.
Beautiful.
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive. Alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Beautiful. I've gained my RCM patrol cloak. Let's check it out. +1 esprit de corps and +1 shivers. What's shivers? Physique with an F. Well, I'm still thinking about my goddamn house. Shivers. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune in to the city. Well, it is useful to have that. I will admit that this fucking rain jacket is not nearly as cool as my disco-ass blazer. But it does give me better stats, so, regrettably. A police cloak made from heavy tarpaulin. It would be nigh wind and waterproof if there weren't 3 bullet holes scattered on the surface. The signature white rectangle of the RCM covers the garment's back. Hey, that's pretty cool. Let's check out this piece of shit. Collecting rainwater.